I stop eating.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Derek. Paul.
Scatman John. Thank you. I'm Kyle.
I'm good with it. I like that.
Good night,
solid.
folks.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, that was Bebop.
So tonight we got Bebop, designed by Robert Hovakimian and Bitewing Games. It's the best I got. All right, I drive. Robert actually sent us this copy. Sent me a very nice note.
It was very nice.
Letting me know, in so many words, stream this or else.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. He didn't.
He also said, "Hey, play the harder side of the board. You guys will like it."
He did actually say that part. So we are. So here we are. You took this home, played this with the missus.
Yes.
And so you're going to teach it tonight.
We'll do.
All right. Before we get started, special Thank you. Special shout out to Elmar, relatively new patron, started supporting us a couple months ago. So Elmar, certainly appreciate the support. So thank you very, very much. On that note, good news, bad news. Good news. That
Number go up.
bad news. Nobody knew.
Oh, okay.
That what that means is first of the month.
Yeah.
Oh, they're starting to fix their credit cards.
Yeah.
That's really what that is. So I appreciate the support. Thank you. While we're at this, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And also, even though the Patreon drive is over, we still are. Certainly would appreciate your support. Patreon.com/HHQ. The podcast is starting up next week again and pseudo permanently. And by pseudo, I mean eventually it will stop, like maybe a decade from now, but it is starting back up. Nice. Patrons at a certain level are going to get extra access to other hidden episodes, but otherwise, yeah, consider supporting the show there. So, fellas, y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get to it. You know what? Here, this way, Paul's not self-conscious. Here, hold on, Paul. There you go. Now you'll feel less worried.
Yeah, but now my kid's way less interested.
Oh yeah, I know.
Don't worry,
that.
we'll all just stare at you.
Yeah, don't worry. Hold on, ready? Go.
Feel the love.
Hi, welcome to Bebop. I would like to invite you in this springtime to take a pause, to relax, renew in the warm embrace of my jazz.
Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Snaps.
Warm
All right,
embrace
cool.
of my jazz.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, it's pretty clear that this is inspired by Samurai.
Yeah, sure.
We felt that.
We think so.
Yeah. So anyway, please continue. Sir.
Yeah, so this is a game about scoring points, and whoever has the most points wins. The way we are going to score points is by putting these markers out on the board in the act of claiming seats. And then we are going to be putting these dice inside of those seats. So that these dice represent people, fans. This particular jaunty fellow really wants to listen to some cool piano.
I mean, I'm there with him.
Yeah. So once the stages start getting surrounded, then the stages will perform, and then these tokens will be awarded to the people who are able to book the most fanatical fans of the Tickled Ivories, and we will just continue doing that until the end of the game. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. There's no round structure in this game. We just kind of start and we go until the end.
Until we stop going.
Until we go no mo.
So do you want to point out what the stages are, what seats are, and all that stuff for
absolutely
keeps?
Yeah. So this white hexes are the normal seats. The vast majority of your pieces are going to be played onto these white hexes. We've got these black hexes with the stars in them. Those are called VIP seats. The vast minority of your pieces will be played on there.
One of them.
0
Yes.
to 1.
Yeah,
Yes,
well, yeah,
right,
yep.
exactly.
These are the dice available. I don't remember if the game calls it a marketplace or a display or whatever, but these are the dice that will be available to you when it is time for you to replenish your dice.
Or from the bag.
We have these scoring tracks here. These are going to be the points that are awarded when we start awarding these tokens, when these stages start getting surrounded. Points are going to be awarded, and then these are eventually going to start making their way down so that tokens and surrounding stages will be worth fewer and fewer points as we go on. Over here on the side, we have these markers here that are going to keep track of the growing blobs of color that we will be putting on the board.
I think that's actually quite appropriate.
To keep track, a running track of what the current biggest or dominating blob of a given color is. So the largest red blob and the largest purple blob.
Also known as?
Families.
There you go.
Families. And you'll notice that some of these tokens are blue, some of them are white. We'll cover what that means in a little bit. I think I got everything.
Other than the fact that Weberson Santiago, right, is the artist.
I dig it.
This is clearly inspired by
Burning Man.
I
said
right?
Burning Man.
I think. I mean,
Jazz in the desert.
Jazz in the desert.
Any century, it could have been.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
15th century.
Although the cassette tapes lead us to think
Of right now?
It's, you know, the 90s.
90s?
Well, I said it's,
Or the 80s.
The orange motif.
80s,
There's cacti and trees, people wandering around.
Generation
giant,
Alpha.
Giant Ardux installations that no one knows what they mean.
Right.
You know.
I mean, who doesn't want a snail out in the middle of the
That
Desert
looks like an
snail.
actual slide.
He's here for the drums.
I'd slide on.
Actually,
He's probably is there for the drums.
Oh, 100%. Picturing a bass player, though, but there's no strings. Anyway, all right, go.
So let's talk about the turn. On your turn, you have two choices. You can either claim a seat or you can book a seat. Claiming a seat is very simple. You just literally take one of these seat markers and you just put it on any white hex on the board. Doesn't matter.
As long as it's empty.
As long as it's empty, that's it. There you go. Done.
Okay, done.
The other thing you can do on your turn, I'm going to take a step back. I'm jumping a little fast. Yeah. So when you claim a seat, optionally, you have the option to re-roll one of the dice that you have in front of you. You can do it once. If you don't, for whatever reason, if you don't like its face, then you can re-roll it, and you'll see why that might be important. Once you've claimed a seat, that is it. That's your turn.
Okay.
The other thing you can do on your turn is book the seat, and you can put a die right in there.
You put a butt in the seat.
Butt in the seat. And if you have 3 open seats on the board, you have to book a seat.
Right.
You can never, ever, ever have more than 3 open seats on the board.
Okay.
So booking a seat is going to possibly give you points, depending on if you have started a family or are, not in that way, depending on if you have started a
It's
family.
really good
I
jazz.
didn't realize my mother-in-law was here.
Depending on if you have started a family or are growing your family. So the families are represented by these 5 colors. And when you put a die down, if it is the only die of that color, if there's no other dice of that color next to it, congratulations.
It takes 2 to tango.
It does take 2 to jazz.
I thought about it, but I thought I'd go the tango route. All right, anyway, keep going.
So a single die of a single color does not a family make.
Facts.
That is one die, one purple die all by itself. As soon as someone comes along and puts another purple die down,
We are family.
that is a family. Yep. So we just did a couple of things here. There's a lot to unpack what we just did here. So first off, we have now started a family. And because technically this is now the biggest purple family on the board, we're going to mark it. Checks out. We're going to mark it there. If someone were to come along later and create another family of 2, this marker would move its way over there. So in this case, in this way, this marker is going to show you that it is the largest family on the board or the most recent family of that size on the board. So then we talk about points that you might get from putting down this family. So if I were to just put this purple one right here, I have now started a family, and because it's now part of a family, I'm going to get always 1 point for the die that I just put down. Someone comes along later, and let's say that, oh man, we picked the wrong spot for this.
Yeah, we did. That's all right.
That's all right. Ignore that that's a star hex for right now.
Yeah.
Someone comes along and puts a purple die right there. That is, they have now added onto that family, so they'll get 1 point for that die. Additionally, you will also get 1 point for every die in that family that matches the icon that you just placed. So I get 1 point for putting this down, and I'll get an extra point because this key matches that keyboard right there.
In the same family.
In the same family. That doesn't even have to be adjacent. I could put this down right here. I get 1 point for that, and 1 point for that.
Same family.
Same family. That's what matters.
Same contiguous blob of color.
Same contiguous blob of colors.
That matches the icons, also getting bonus points. Got it.
OG Paul in the chat asks if there's designs on the markers for folks with color vision differences, and
There definitely is.
definitely not on the dice per se, but on these, for example, my gray ones have a lot of straight line patterns,
Yeah.
whereas the blue has a nice squiggle,
Yeah.
the white has a fancy Art Nouveau looking thing, and Edward's beige has a bunch of lines.
Bunch of lines.
There are stuff on
What
here
do you
that
mean?
don't differentiate.
I do like a bunch of lines.
Burning Man.
Hey, yeah.
A little
All
bit.
right.
Those
Yeah.
ones.
All right.
So, jazz. So, yeah. So now that I've placed a die, I get to replace that die. And I can either take that die from, there should be one here, but there will be when we're done.
Yeah.
I can take one from up here if I like the look of this, or I can just reach into that bag, pull one out, roll it, put it in front of me. These you don't roll. This you just take, put right in front of you.
You know what you're getting.
Yeah. But from the bag, you roll it, put it in front of you, and that's it. those are the two things you can do on your turn. You either put out the empty hexes to claim a seat, or you put a die in there to put the butts in the seats.
Nice.
And we're going to keep doing that until eventually one of these stages gets surrounded on all sides by just in the white hexes. These black hexes are optional.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah,
You
why
got
don't we
what I
move
was
that
going
one
to do.
to
Oh,
there?
hey, all right.
And why don't you put that one in there?
This when I put this one in there.
There.
Boing.
Okay, technically not a family because it's not a part of the same group.
Right, so I would get no points for that. 'Cause
Correct.
It's not contiguous.
Okay.
But now this stage has been surrounded on all of its white hex sides. This is optional. If something happened to be there, great.
If not,
doesn't need to be.
okay.
There can even be an empty seat there with no die in it. That doesn't stop anything. That doesn't. You missed out.
Roger that.
That doesn't mean I did miss out.
Yep. So now we can score this stage, and the way we score the stage is we check to see how many people. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase this without running over it. You check to see. Edward, what do you got?
I got you. All the groups, whether they're families or not.
Yeah.
Okay, because not a family, that's a family.
Yeah.
So look at all the groups that are adjacent to this stage,
Yeah.
touching that stage. Then you're going to match up based on within those groups how many are listening. We're only focused on that icon.
Yeah.
All right. So
Right.
go for it.
So now you've got these. Edward, why don't you take over for that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the groups. Okay. So let me back up. Sorry,
Yeah.
caught me off guard.
Yeah, that's
okay.
okay.
Let me hold on.
do you
Give me
need?
the rule book just to make
Yeah.
sure I get the verbiage right. Nope.
yep, I
There
got
you
that.
go.
Using the right
Right
words is
terminology.
Because we're just saying the hex, the die, the cube. It doesn't help learn the
It
game.
doesn't.
yeah,
It does
yeah.
not.
It's
I
important to use
apologize.
the right words.
So, okay, scoring the stage. If all the normal hexes are claimed and booked, i.e., they have butts in the seat, again, ignoring the not white ones, the band on that stage performs. All right? If multiple stages are surrounded, then you choose the order the active player does, but we're not going to worry about that. For each feature on the stage, so you'll notice that some of these have multiple features,
Yeah.
but obviously this one, it's only a single feature. Determine what player has the most matching symbols on their dice that's listening to that band. And again, listening to that band is every group that is adjacent to that. So in this case,
Even if these were switched.
There we go.
that's listening to this, and because that is in the same family or group in this case,
Yeah.
that one is listening to this. So we look at that and which player has the most matching symbols of that. So you'll notice that there's blue and there's blue. So clearly blue has the most.
Yeah.
So therefore, for each feature, distribute the points to the winner based on the corresponding rating marker. So guess what? Let's say, for argument's sake, just to make it a little bit clearer, it were that,
Yeah.
because that's what they can see. It looks right.
Oh yeah.
So we have that. So in this case, we have one for beige, one for blue. So we look at where the scoring marker is for the piano. The piano's at 12. Each player will score that cut in half rounded down. Okay, so we each would score 6 points.
That's right.
Okay,
And then this.
and then that will tick down. Now, if it were this, there's no tie, so therefore that player, blue in this case, would score 12
points.
and it would scoot down. But then what happens is we're going to look at, of the players that are tied, are any of them the active player? If the answer is yes, the active player gets that token, which is going to work as a multiplier when we get to the end game scoring. Okay? But, so in this case, blue and beige, who's the active player? Blue's the one that placed the last one. He would actually get that and put that in his tableau area. Okay, easy enough. But let's say it wasn't blue, and let's say it was us two or whoever, and blue's the one that completed it to make that score. Well, in that case, well, since we're not the active player, it just goes away, and nobody gets it.
Yep.
Okay? Easy enough?
Easy enough.
All right, cool. That help?
Yes, that did help. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
It's real easy to get tripped up and double back on yourself.
100%. You're totally fine.
So now I think from there we can move on to eventually the board's just going to start getting filled up, and eventually people are going to start running out of moves.
Right.
And we just go around and around the table until nobody has any more moves left that they can do. After that, we move on to final scoring.
So when the first player has no moves.
No, everybody.
Everybody.
Like I could run out of moves, and you'll see how in just a little bit.
And then you're just gonna
I'm gonna sit
do
here.
a little
I will,
scat?
Yeah, I scat the entire time.
Okay.
And then when Kyle runs out, he and I together are gonna scat.
In harmony.
In harmony. Can you scat in harmony?
It's jazz, so it doesn't necessarily need to be in harmony.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually a fair
Get
point.
with the times,
Yeah.
cool
There you
cat.
go.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. You just kind of live with the moment, man.
Keep going.
Oh, sorry.
So in-game scoring.
Yeah, endgame final scoring. What we're going to do is we're going to look at each of the 5 large families on the board. So we're going to go through each of those, each of these banners. The game calls these banners. And each of those families, we're going to look at each of the 3 features. So we're going to say, for example, red pianos. Who has the most red pianos in this large blob here? Who has the most red pianos? That person.
So wherever that
right,
is, yeah, whatever.
That person is going to get 1 point for every piano token they have in front of them. So if they've collected a lot of piano tokens, having red pianos is good.
Right.
Then we'll look at red brass. Who has the most red brass in this large group? And who has the most red drums in this large group? And we're going to do that for each of the families. So what is that, 15?
Yes.
Some of them won't have any.
Within those families.
Within those
specifically.
families, yeah.
Correct. Some of those families won't have any icons.
Yep.
Some of those families might not, yeah.
You might only have 2.
Let's see. I think we catching up on
Yeah,
chat?
no, you're good.
Great.
You're good.
So that is final scoring. Then we'll cover those in just a second, but
Sure.
I want to make sure I got everything else.
I think so.
Final scoring, that is it. Whoever has the most points at the end of that wins. There's 2 more things I want to talk about, and then we can move on. The blue tokens
Purple.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think they're blue.
They're totally purple.
They are purple.
They are
I
purple.
absolutely concede that. For some
Yeah,
reason, my
all right.
brain wants to say blue.
All right.
These purple tokens
The pen is purple. Go ahead, go.
they are just like these in over the course of the game, in that they score just like them, they'll give you the points
Their
just like them.
stages, they're just normal.
Everything else. But when you take them, you flip them over, and they are one of every token. So they will increase your global total for each token
There you
by
go.
1.
Yeah, awesome.
So if you have a drum, a brass, and this, you actually have 2 drums and 2 brass and
Right.
1 piano.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's good. And then the next thing I want to talk about is these special seats. Do you have the close-up camera?
There are. I actually don't have it ready.
That's fine.
But you know what? Hold on. I got you.
Oh, you got me.
I got you. Fill time. Go ahead. We're good.
Yeah, no, it's I wanted to really make sure that we got the. You were right. Cubes, dice, hexes.
Because we do that all the time. And we do that. Try not to do it on stream, but we do it at game day.
Yeah.
Because get the thing.
Yeah, right.
Get the thing with the stuff.
This isn't a
All
moon
right.
base. These are tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, there are 5 special
Perfect.
seats.
Yeah. So from the bottom to the top, we're gonna run through them. The bottom there, that's the Instabook. If you place that on and almost all of these can only be put on white hexes. So if you put that down on a white hex, you can immediately put a die inside of it and then replenish your die, just as if you had done that.
So you get to do both actions.
Both actions in a
effectively.
single turn.
But these are one-time use
Yep.
mostly.
Yes, you can flip them over if you want to just use them as normal seats.
Don't-
but
don't
you're
do that.
Probably
Don't
not
do
going to
that.
want to do
Right,
that.
yeah.
The next one up is the double book. So if you put that down, you can immediately take another claim a seat action.
So do that and then get that.
Or play another special one if you want. You literally just get another claim a seat action.
And it's anywhere on the board. They don't have to be adjacent, anything
Nope.
like that.
Yep.
Good.
The next one up is the star. That is the only token you can put on these black VIP hexes.
Okay, so
that's
here.
right.
So these out here.
Yep.
There you go. So there will be a total of maximum
Yeah.
4 out of all the locations.
Those are the VIP
that are out
seats.
there.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Next one up is the backstage pass. That one allows you to, when these stages start getting cleared out, the backstage pass can go right on there and is treated as if it were a hex.
Right. So on that stage,
Yep.
there are 3 options:
Yep.
there, or there.
For
to
sure.
Place, right.
Good to add to
All
a
right.
family.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
That's the backstage pass. And then the final one is the big one. That's the boot. The boot.
Das Boot.
The Das Boot, that one lets you kick out someone's empty seat from a white hex and replace it with that one. You can't kick it out if it has a die in it, and you can't boot someone's boot. You can't boot the boot.
But you can boot yourself.
You could boot yourself if you wanted to.
So The question we were in the kind of clever thing we were thinking about,
Yeah.
whether or not it's legal. The rules specifically say when placed may remove any normal open
any
other player.
The player
Okay.
aid is shorthand.
You cannot boot yourself.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Boot
Good.
yourself. Do
Because
not boot yourself.
we were thinking of some really clever stuff.
Yes.
that we
Yeah.
could do.
Yes.
Oh, immensely clever, not at all deranged or derivative.
Yeah,
The,
right.
the funny thing is, it probably would have ended our game sooner.
Right, yeah,
We'd be
100%.
sitting there
So,
waiting.
yeah.
But that's it. I think we've run over everything. Welcome to Jazz.
Welcome to Jazz.
Okay, good. All right. I see we have everyone's favorite board game reviewing sock puppet in-house. Analog Arnie in-house.
Oh,
What's up? I see you.
I'm unfamiliar with
Oh,
that.
y'all got to go look at his Arcs Love Fest.
Okay, we'll do.
When the stream is done, y'all can do that.
I can do that.
There you go. All right, cool. There we go.
That's
All
it.
right. And I'll obviously, if y'all haven't seen Bitewing Games is in-house.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
They
Robert,
are.
Robert actually mentioned that he was not going to be able to make it, but he will be judging us harshly.
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Remotely.
Afterwards, yeah, I had already rolled mine, so I'm going to keep
I'm
it
in.
as is.
Yeah, I'm in.
We actually drew off camera before we got started just to make it easy, so Paul's going to go first.
Okay.
And then it's clockwise from Paul.
I promise.
So,
I
there we
promise
go.
no high strategy, especially on this board.
Okay.
Let's go right here.
All right. So, to be clear, again, because I don't have the other camera set up. So
Yeah.
here we go. Claim a seat. Place one of your seat tiles onto the board. Re-roll one die if you wish, and you can only have 3 open seats at a time. Okay, done. Easy enough. Boom. Okay.
Yep. Sure is, boss.
Oh man, really? That's where you're.
You started before I put it down, so I know you're full.
I did. Yeah, that's true. I did. Facts. So looking at the board, like, I like those locations. By the way, we didn't mention it because we're playing at 4 players.
yep.
But you see these dotted lines. This area is only in play in a 4-player game. This area is only in play in the 3-player and 4-player,
Yep.
and then the 2-player is just that half of the board.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that seems really good. I think we'll go ahead. We'll go there.
Great play.
Thank you.
Love it.
I appreciate it. I detect sarcasm.
Here.
Couldn't
Yeah.
be.
And you know what? No. I am going to, with that, I'm going to re-roll one of my dice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, perfect. That
Wow.
worked out.
Wow.
I didn't want to. That was good. Ooh. Okay.
And remember, once you have 3 seats claimed,
Yeah.
you must start placing dice. You could place dice in the meantime if you wish.
We're just the people who are there an hour before the festival.
Oh,
taking out
100%.
launchers.
Oh, 100%.
I
That's
like
me.
thinking about the theme of this game just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Like, try not to
I-
view myself as a ticket scalper. Trying to view myself as like a highfalutin for the 5 families. Also, I've given it a mob theme in my own personal.
Okay,
life.
all right. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, about that.
And also, for those that
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
there is another board that's double-sided as well. Well, okay, it's the same side,
Same
on
side,
it,
but
you
yeah,
get the
the-
idea.
the rule
So there's
book-
4. There are 4 boards that you can play with.
the
on
artwork
this.
is
The
fun.
rule book makes a very compelling case for
There you go.
for each of the boards.
Oh, by the way, what's the name of our board?
Festival.
Oh,
of
our
what?
board is Jazzathon in Cramped Valley.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
so yeah,
Truly.
it's
Cramped Valley.
Yeah. All right,
It's Burning Man.
Yeah.
it's Burning Man.
Oh, thank you.
Chocolate on it.
Yeah.
Makes things interesting, that's for sure. No, thank you. No chocolate.
Is there a reason why?
Is there a reason why?
No, I'm not gonna do that. That seems. But the problem is I don't have drums. There's only one. You know what? All right. So I'm gonna actually start doing the book a seat action here. So place a die. Score the symbol in the family, but obviously it's not going to be a family because it's only going to be a die of 1. Score the sage if it's surrounded, not going to happen, but then take another die.
Yeah.
And so the reason I'm doing this is they're different. They're different colors. Right, the families. That is maybe. Oh,
Layers upon layers.
We would like you to go
Yeah.
first.
Just book
So-
another seat.
Okay, I will. So you know what? Because they're different colors, that is not the right place. What I'm looking for is, I would like. That's not. That is
Yeah.
done. There we go. I'm happy with that.
Okay,
I have plans.
I'll go here. Then I'll take this.
Replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah, random, and we'll roll. Or you know what? Just because it's random, we don't need to roll it.
I don't need to roll
Just
yet.
there.
I like
There you go.
I like what I have currently.
I can be Dice Man if you want me to.
All right. Scatman P.
He's a dice man.
Did you say Scatman P?
Yeah, because Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that got a little.
Maybe we could workshop that.
It's the initial, you
It's a
don't,
family show.
Yeah, all
you
right,
don't like
my
the
bad.
single initial, got it.
Yeah.
All right, that's actually fair. I can't argue that. I will place that. And there it goes.
Let's do some scoring.
Hey.
Okay, so it is surrounded. So
Yep.
therefore, score the symbol in the family.
Yeah.
All right. So there is none. Score the stage if it's surrounded. Count all adjacent dice and families. So that is going to be that. So purple. So he's going to score 12 for
Yeah.
the piano.
Yeah.
And that
For
goes to
white.
you like that. And then piano.
White.
Yeah.
Tick down.
Go 12.
Okay. Done.
Thank you. And I get a die.
You do get a die. You can always pick from the bag too if you don't like what's up.
Do not like.
Or maybe I could put one down and re-roll.
I like what you
Yeah.
down.
I'm gonna re-roll this. Okay.
That's gonna go there. And hey, won't you know it? Red trumpet time.
Oh, over red piano.
So I currently have 2 empties out there. Yeah, I think this makes sense. So I will go ahead and place
Yeah.
a
Brass.
turquoise
Yeah.
brass.
Yeah.
All right. So now score the symbol in the family. So we got a turquoise family right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 1 point per matching symbol in the family, including that die. That'll be 2 points for beige, please.
Beige. Boop boop.
And is the stage surrounded? The answer is no.
No.
It's
So
not.
therefore, done.
Okay.
Well, no, I haven't actually. Yes, I did. Never mind. Go.
I didn't
never
think
mind.
that you get 2 turns.
You
Yeah.
get, you get a die though. Take a
You
die.
do. You get any one of them.
Oh, I do. Oh, I do get to take a die. A moment while I figure that out. That will be.
Can I interest you in one from the bag if you don't like those colors?
No, I love these colors actually, and
Oh.
I will go there.
Love is a many splendor thing.
So you just put that down.
He put one of his.
Yeah.
Where did you?
Right there.
Right there.
Right
there.
there.
You
All right.
I got to put something down.
go. Yep, Paul.
So I have 3 open seats, which means I need to put down a die.
Got to make a decision.
I do a decision.
Ah!
Right there.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna score that
Yeah.
stage. It's surrounded. I do not like. So they are obviously tied
Tied.
between them. So we're looking at 5.5 points each.
Round down.
That'd be 5 points. Whoop. So 5 for blue, 5 for grayish
gray.
black.
5 for blue.
Oh, blue.
My bad, I didn't mean. And then who is the active player?
This guy.
Blue is, so therefore blue gets that.
And this flips over and it becomes one of each.
Right. At the top
I'll
of
find
your
it.
seats. Right there. Perfect.
All right. I think I am going to put down my
A
Instabook.
beat.
No, I'm going to put down my Instabook.
Oh.
And I'm going to instantaneously book that seat.
It looks like 3
3 points for blue, please. Or for black. please.
blackish gray.
Blackish, gray, dark gray. Very pleasant. Do I want one of these? Yes, I'll take red piano, because I figured it would still be there when I didn't take it last turn. Dice me.
Slice.
I restrained from throwing the daddy-o on the
Would have been totally appropriate.
8 to the bar, daddy-o.
So many decisions.
Yeah. So just debating whether or not to throw any of the specials down. No, I think so. I currently only, to the best of my knowledge, only have 1 down.
Yeah.
Right there.
Correct.
So I'll go ahead and put that right there.
Damn it, that's where I want to go. Oh well.
There's a board for that.
Yeah. I'm not that upset because I'll just continue working over here.
So this is not going to get complete until I put something there. So I'm not in a hurry.
That is true.
Yep.
So I'm going to go right there, and I will re-roll this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I am going to plop one of these down, or I want to work on my dice. That's now very annoying. I think I will throw this here, and I will re-roll my red piano into a red piano.
Okay.
Wasn't up to me, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So I currently have 2,
Yeah.
and this is my 3rd, which will go right there. Done.
Put this up.
And no, you're fine. It's just whether or not I want to re-roll, and I'll re-roll my yellow piano.
Oh, you can do it at the end.
Little drums.
Yeah, you do it when you place a seat, you can
Yeah.
re-roll.
Ah,
Yep.
I thought it was at the beginning. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll still do this. Boop. And
So-
I take this.
So that is 2 points for you.
2 points.
2 points. 2 big point.
Okay, we're going to go...
I was tempted tonight to throw on some royalty-free jazz music in the background,
Royalty-free jazz.
but there are people out there that will try and claim it,
Yeah,
even though it's royalty-free,
and even though
then
it's not even theirs.
right, and it's just
So-
not worth. It's so frustrating.
So
Yeah.
So,
Well, actually-
alas, I will not.
You can even get tagged if it's your own music.
Yeah.
It's
I
happened.
know it's just so dumb.
Yeah. DMI.
So it's frustrating.
I will put that there, and I will re-roll my red piano into a red piano.
You made my decision. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I have 3 down, so I have to place something.
Yep.
This is not that actually does work. So there's no family obviously, but I do get to take another die, and that is clearly the correct answer.
Clearly can't take the drum set in
In
front
front of you, right? Yeah, sure.
you. Get it.
All right, Derek.
Me? Okay. Let's hang it over here. You know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're working together. This is a cooperative corner.
It is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and John brings up a good point. He says, "Good idea. I'll put something jazzy on my end."
I listen to jazz on the way up here.
I mean,
100%.
getting the mood.
Quite literally, Glenn Miller in the
Right.
mood.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go. All right, sir.
I'm here for
Are
it.
you re-rolling anything? Steady
Yeah.
low, steady wrong.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I will. That was
Just put that anywhere.
that was red trumpet. I will put red trumpet right there, and hey, guess what? It's red trumpet.
Okay.
Oh, didn't take me long to say me in the mood. No.
Also, this is Yellow Family. Maybe
Oh,
a little
Yellow
hard to
Family.
see. So I'll
Right.
put it
Yeah.
right
on the stage. Yeah. Because I mean,
Yeah.
actually,
Well, actually, maybe
Actually,
right here might be good.
no, that works. I mean, we're zoomed in enough
Yeah.
to where, that's pretty good.
Yeah, there's not huge player board, so good.
Oh, I love this. The rule book, Robert, jazz connoisseur, recommends Monin, Art Blakely, and the Jazz Messengers for this particular
Oh, that's true.
map.
There is a whole section back here. Album recommendations.
Oh,
The-
There you go.
that's awesome.
that is wonderful.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I
that's
see what
super
I did
cool.
there.
I do see.
All right.
We gotta start throwing Daddy-O on the end of stuff. I'm telling
Right.
you.
It's
Cool cat, Daddy-O.
right.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
just snap it.
So we will go ahead there. So we will score. The family is here.
Yeah, pale green.
Yep. So that
Pistachio.
Yes.
Pistachio.
I like it. One per matching symbol. 1.
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah, got him.
There we go. The stage. None of the stages currently are surrounded yet.
Yet.
It's coming. All right. Oh, and I must replenish. I mean, that's tempting if I did that. I don't.
It's a good song.
It is.
I'm not much for like slower, lower jazz, but like big band swing.
Yeah?
I love big band swing.
So good.
You know what?
I'm the
There's
other
not a
way,
lot of-
actually.
I like it, but like I don't know.
Okay, done.
Sometimes you may want to. I would listen to like
My next door neighbor has a whole jazz collection, and
That's
and
dope.
on vinyl.
Yeah.
He's in his 80s, and he's like, "Hey, why don't you come over and listen?" I'm like, "Sure."
sure, man.
He's like, and he has photographs of these guys playing this at this club, and I'm like, "Oh,
So you are a more of an in the mood, and I'm more of a autumn leaves.
ah."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me.
I did get in a lot of trouble when I was in high school doing ensemble jazz band. I was playing the stand-up bass
Boom.
and spun it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you spin it?
I got that thing's so expensive. And my
Hold
school,
on,
and
you
my
did
school's
this
very,
once.
very poor, and I
Yeah.
got yelled at a lot.
By more than one person?
No, by the music director who
Okay.
was my friend.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
Because you could spin it.
oh yeah, also that I have the wingspan to get it to
Exactly.
rotate. I took it for a walk, let it spin, and stopped everything and just screamed at me for 2 minutes.
My college roommate was a jazz. He went to Berkeley, and he was
Oh,
a
that's
stand-up
dope.
bassist, and
That's
he
dope.
was seven. It was six, 7, and he was like the bass was huge, but he was
But
so
not next to him, it's not,
and he
right?
played
Yeah.
at Riley's. He played at all these places.
awesome.
Yeah, he was actually a really cool cat.
Lord of the Board says, Edward, so sad to have missed you at Circle DC. Saw you wasn't able to get over there. That's a bummer. Sorry we missed that connection.
Okay, I will throw out yellow drum here.
Oh, wow!
Okay, so that is surrounded.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go ahead, do this one at a time. So you place that. So it's not part of a family, but the stage is going to score. So we're looking at drums. That is the only drum. So you are going to score that stage. That drum is going to score 12 points
Yes,
for grayish black. And again, the colors, I wasn't quite sure what to call them. So they're
Graphite.
not... I should have used graphite. That would have been perfect.
And this is blue.
According to whom? Okay. So anyway, that one's done. Now trumpets. We're looking at 1, 2, 3. Well, first off, no. That's it. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 trumpets.
3 of them are mine.
3 of which are yours, sir. So that is going to score 11
Yeah.
for graphite.
No, 12.
12.
You
Check
just
that
took
12 for graphite.
Put you
you are
at 32.
you are
Yes,
correct.
please. Thank you. And I will take a die.
Yeah, so that was a good play.
We'll see.
What's the goal of this game? I forget.
To go out to an early lead and then blow it in the second half.
Okay. All right.
The goal of this
you're
game is
there.
the goal of this game is to jazz.
Yeah,
Oh, this game
man.
is jazz.
Yeah.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'll take that for now.
Right.
Who's ready? Ready, rock steady.
I feel like I'm just not doing this right.
You're not jazzing, right?
Yeah, I feel apparently there is a right way to jazz, and I'm not doing it.
I'm not sure.
But I think
It was nice how you swooped in there and just like.
First off, you need more major sevenths, I think.
So that actually works out. All right. So we will go ahead and book a seat there.
Oh.
So booking that seat,
Yeah.
score nothing for the because not a family.
Yeah.
Score the stage if it's surrounded.
It is.
There are 2 drums.
Yeah.
So the drums will score 5.5 points each for blue, and so 5 points for beige and blue.
Done.
But the important thing
Yeah.
is that comes home to me
Yeah.
because I am the active player.
Yep.
Now I need to take a new die, and I think, man, that's so typecasting myself, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot of those.
Yeah. Well, I just broke the rules.
What? How? Where?
I have a fourth one out here.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, no big deal. What one did you just place?
This one.
That one.
Okay, well,
What should we do?
no, pull that one back.
Yeah.
There you go. Place a die instead.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta.
I gotta. I'll put this one right here then.
That would not have changed what I did
Yeah.
Okay.
at all.
And nothing else changed? No harm, no foul. Take a die to replace it. It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
So you're taking random
Yeah.
mystery meat?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's back to me now for taking a die. All right. No big deal.
Yeah.
It happens. So.
Oh, analog Arnie baritone sax is the sexiest instrument, hands down.
It's
It's
pretty,
pretty
good.
good.
It's pretty,
Pretty
good.
good.
I cannot argue.
I played the trombone, so that just big dork.
I was real interested in getting in a band, and they were, and they said to me, "Sure, yeah, you just have to be here at 6 a.m." I said, "Nope."
Yeah, the oldest boy is big in. He's been in the high school band
He's
ever
good.
since.
Yeah.
He really is. Ever since junior high, he's been in a high school band.
Yeah.
Plays percussion.
Yeah.
And currently rocking the marimba.
Oh,
That is
okay.
basically a giant wooden xylophone.
Yeah.
And dude, it's impressive to me. They play with 4 mallets in their hands.
Yep. Mhm.
Right? And be
Yeah.
able to hit it. And the thing that's look, everybody, oh, my kid's amazing. Yeah, yeah. But because he's not the first seat,
Yeah.
he has to look at who's in charge of the timing
Ah.
to make sure. So he's hitting 4 at the same time while not even looking. And I'm like, dude, God bless you.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that's amazing.
All right, that was a very long way of me stalling, trying, and failing. And I think finally I will go there, and that's me. That's the end of my turn. Derek, you're up.
I liked your stalling. It was very helpful to me because I went a million different places, and I think that's the best place.
Okay, happy to help.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
we're gonna come back to me.
Not re-rolling anything, right?
Not real rolling.
Okay.
Stones.
We're gonna come back to me now. I'm gonna put this down.
Oh, you're cheat? No. Okay,
No, not
we're
anymore.
good.
I'm uncheating.
So can be played. That is the
Spot.
the
That's
extra.
that's the VIP
right.
The one
extra
of
spot.
the one of 4.
Yeah. So I'm going to re-roll this yellow one. That is not what
All
I
right.
wanted.
So we'll kill time.
kill
So
time.
let's see. OG Paul says my wife is choir teacher. I wish our school, dude. We have here. We'll just hang out here.
Yeah.
We are lucky that the school district that we're in has an amazing. They are serious about their music and their arts, which is awesome. Yeah. So the band historically is very good. They're not as good as Dartmouth. Dartmouth is the high school.
Oh,
that
not the
is-
college?
No, they might as well be though.
Yeah.
They have an 18-wheeler that they own that uses that that's the travel for all the instruments. It's
Is that a private school or is that one of the the only school in the city kind of thing?
I don't. Good question. I think it's private.
Yeah.
But they're also sponsored
Oh.
by. What are the symbols? It starts with an SZ or whatever.
Zildjian.
Zildjian.
Yep.
They're sponsored by them.
By Zildjian.
Yeah. So needless to say,
Yeah.
we're really good. They're at a level that
Professional
Anyway, yeah, basically at the high school level.
Well,
so,
they'll
whatever.
be going to Berkeley and stuff. We going to music school.
Yes, Silver Fear. Each die has this. All 3 faces twice.
Yep.
I played tuba.
It's to me.
Poorly. It is, sir. We were just.
I play bass in
Stalling.
a
Thank
band.
you for vamping
welcome.
for me.
Yes.
I will play my double
Whoa.
play.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa,
I
whoa.
will play there,
Oh.
and I will play there.
Oh wow, interesting.
Which is, I have 1, and that's 2.
Did you want to re-roll any of your dice?
I'm thinking about it.
Just Make sure you have the offer
Do. I want to re-roll this
based
one.
on your symbols. Yeah.
That's right.
So
Exactly what I wanted.
what one did you roll? I actually
This
want.
was a drum, and I rolled it into a trumpet.
Exactly what he needed. That was pretty cool.
My my father-in-law was a high school music director for his career. That's what he did.
Oh, wow.
My brother-in-law is a very good drummer who played in.
It's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Saw you roll.
I need to go first.
Billy's a very good drummer, and you can hear him on a lot of stuff on Spotify. That's very good.
Cool.
And my wife is an excellent vocalist.
Oh, wow.
It actually turns out that everybody local in Massachusetts, all of my friends that I met in college are all from the high school that my father-in-law taught at. So
wow.
they're like, "What do you mean this girl you're dating is whose daughter?" And I was like,
All right, so I'm putting down the VIP
Yeah.
right there. Let's slow Kyle down a little. Okay.
Some Insta friends that way. Why are my dice different?
Why are they different?
Why are
What
my
do you-
dice different?
What do you mean?
"You probably rerolled one last turn."
Nobody
never
has touched-
re-rolled
I
my
promise
dice.
you, no. I have not reached over there and touched any of your dice, sir. I would never presume to touch your dice.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they didn't touch. Okay. That's all I'm doing, and I'm getting
Yeah.
this.
You will get 1 point.
1 point.
Because
Oh, I don't get 2 points
part
for
of
the
the family. No, you get one because there's no other drums.
You
dude.
add it to the family and you
Ah.
check symbols, so
Got it.
Yes.
Symbols.
you're the weird uncle that just loves the bongos.
Right. There you go.
Okay, now
Bitewing Games picking on me, man. Come on. That's what I deserve after the Lahav stream.
Seriously.
let's see. What do I have? Man.
I was happy to see that a lot of people disagreed with you.
What about talking about Lahav?
Yeah.
I didn't say it exactly for the shock value, but it's never a game I would turn down.
I understand.
But if I have a lot of choice, it might not make it. And to be clear, I won by double.
Hey, just because I like it doesn't mean I'm good at it, okay?
That pretty much sums up my entire collection.
What is that? What do we got?
Winter spiced cranberry Sprite, 0 sugar.
That's a lot of words.
I'm drinking
that is one of one.
water.
Me too.
Oh, this is left over from the holidays. Oh.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I should have a cocktail. I just have oolong tea.
Yeah,
Actually, there's ginger ale with cherry splash in it. It's really good.
yeah,
That'd be good.
that's
Yeah.
tasty. That not so much.
Yeah, the 0 sugar just.
I reached into my fridge and I was like, I don't know, I want to bring a soda. I'll grab this, left over from Christmas.
What, was it good at Christmas?
No,
Okay.
That's why it's still around.
yeah, I forgot about it.
I'll just force that issue.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was happening. Okay. So now,
What do I want?
I think I will get all 3 of those.
If you fill that spot,
Right. Which
Well,
is exactly what
it's-
I'm going to do.
It is right now. There's no more white around that stage, so that cashes in right now.
even though this is a
Yeah.
Wait,
Really?
No, wait.
Yeah.
No,
It would
no.
have already cashed in, wouldn't it?
really.
That's a white one right there. So we were waiting on that one.
Oh, because if so, I totally misplayed that.
I feel like we
No, I
have-
mean he wouldn't have won if this happened on his turn.
No, it didn't.
No. That was there from him last time. You were saying that we assumed that because this was here, it
Uh-huh,
stalled me out for another turn.
Yeah, it is.
That was
it is,
my
As soon
point.
as all the white hexes are filled, the VIPs are totally optional.
He said that, and he's right. I just messed that up.
The adjacent VIP hexes do not need to have seats or dice.
Yep. Okay, so this is going that what so I wasted that. Okay, so we're going to score this. So no groups, nothing like that. Drums, it is gray. Oh, that hurt me so bad. So
2 to
drums.
1.
Oh, actually, I guess it didn't. So 2.
Yeah, 2 to 1. So I get nothing.
Right. So I'm yellow for beige,
11 to 19.
and that will come home to me.
Yeah.
Piano will be 1 to 0 to 0. So that'll be 10.
10 to 29.
And then
Sorry, piano drop.
Thank you.
Drum drop.
There you go. And now it's going to be 1 horn, and the horn will be 11 to graphite.
43 for you.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, I was supposed to take a dive. But...
And I'm angry about that, but at least I got 2 of the 3 that I was going to instead of all 3. So my mistake on that. It happens. That's what happens when you're actually the one running the stream. Having to mess with all the cameras. Hashtag not really having to mess with the cameras, but going to use it for an excuse tonight.
Quote,
Well, that's a
I
long
can't wait
hashtag.
to not use the PTZ. That's all right.
I don't think I need to do that quickly. So, but I certainly want. Okay, so how many empties do? So here's an interesting thing. Is I guess I can fill that still.
You want to put a purple trumpet there.
Right.
Or a blue drums.
Right, or blue drums, exactly. Okay, good to know on that. So it's not wasted, but I have 1 empty seat there. I have no others out there, so I'm going to go ahead and bust that. The thing about this game that I find a little overwhelming is that you get so focused on a certain area or a certain thing that you can't see
The whole
board at large,
Yeah.
even though it's right in front of you, right? It's not a critique against the game. It's a critique against my idiot play. That's all.
Okay, no, it's Timmy. He just put one out, so now it's Timmy.
I'm too fast.
Happens
like-
to the best of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens.
Any rerolls?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna... Do I want to do
1,
that?
2, 3.
No.
Did I just cheat?
No,
No, I
not-
should probably save
not
that
yet.
for
Not yet.
something that matters slightly more. Well, I'll do the thing I've been working towards.
I'll just. There we go. So this is now going to score clearly. It's going to be, so that will come home, and that will be 9 points for beige, 1 and 8.
Derek, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Us.
Yeah, you and me.
I have to put down a wonderful person in a seat.
Yeah.
Right. All right, it's your turn.
So I'm
to do
thinking
so.
about what
Oh, I have to take a die. I
person
lied.
in a seat.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, let me have random in a roll. There we go. That was risky, by the way. Right, doing that right there. Could have gone anywhere else. Okay, now it's you. Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Funny. I can do that whenever I want.
Man, I am just not getting what I need. So let's.
You got what I need.
I do not. Good Lord, absolutely did not.
Slap myself.
Oh, let's see.
Max, are you just a fan, or are you associated with Bitewing? Wait, is Max one of the Bitewing guys? No.
Yeah, who do we have on? Who's actually on manning Bitewing games?
Yeah,
account right now? Is that-
who's commenting?
It's the
Yeah.
manifestation of bike.
Yeah, it is. It's both of them. Both. Well, because the dentist's office is closed. So
Truly.
Here we go, right there.
Excellent work.
Woo!
Okay.
That was interesting.
So, Jazz, have you seen what's the movie? Whiplash.
Yes.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Stresses me the hell
Not
out.
a music
but-
movie.
No.
It's a sports movie.
Come again?
Yeah, it's a sports movie.
How do you figure that?
Because it imagine instead of the main character needing to, this is not my critique, by the way, this is
Yeah,
Adam Neely's critique.
Okay.
Imagine instead of the main character trying to train himself to jazz really well, what if instead he was training himself to football really well,
Right, or
training himself
tennis
to,
or whatever,
to
right,
basketball really well? And instead of the teacher throwing a cymbal at his head, the teacher instead throws a basketball at his head. Like, it's a sports movie. It's a good
Why,
movie.
well, hold on. Why is sports, like, you could say it could be a chef movie.
Chef movie, depending on the nature of the chef movie, could also be a sports movie. Like, he really wants to be a good chef, so he's going to train, and he's going to montage.
So, yeah, checks out.
Yeah.
You're gonna go in the back and beat on that.
Yeah, right. And so it's not a movie about making music. It is a movie about how well you are at producing the music.
Oh no, it's like fair. Yeah,
But it's still a very good movie. J.K. Simmons, National Treasure. I love that guy.
Ridiculous.
I love that guy.
Come a long way from Oz. Just saying.
Yeah, definitely was having better days. He's also, burning down your house with the lemons that life has given him. He's the voice of the guy in Portal.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's his name?
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay.
He's self-vamping.
Yeah. So at what point do you pivot? I probably ought to be.
I didn't even know. I have zero plans. It's just
Yeah.
super tactile each turn.
Cave Johnson from Portal. He's the voice of Cave Johnson. There we go.
I need.
I'm so angry about
Big
this.
Portal. Yeah. And you can't even dig it out.
I know.
No, yeah.
Well, I don't have. My colors right now suck for the given position. Hold on. Let me look at my specials. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have booted you. It happens.
Das Boot.
No, let's just stay on target. All right. I will re-roll this guy, and it'll go right back to where it was. Done.
What is that? And I think I'll roll this guy.
Great. I'm gonna let's see. Do I have 3 out? 1, 2. I do not. Instabook. 2 points.
Purple family on the board.
Okay. Well, there one that I unfortunately didn't have a purple. I have 1, 2. I do like the idea of that.
You too can be a bite-wing guy.
Or gal.
Or gal.
A friend of Bite.
This
Buy
game,
our game, send us money.
This
Yeah,
game is
I
ending
get it.
soon. Sooner than we think.
Is it?
No.
No?
So it's slightly longer than you think, but
5 more turns?
we're getting down to it.
Well, I mean, like,
No.
count the moves.
I got
Okay,
6.
down.
Because it doesn't end until everyone's out of
And
moves.
that will be.
Your game could be over very soon.
So I think
I
that.
felt like it. Nah. I feel like I'm still doing okay. I have a grasp of.
that.
happiness.
We're doing it. We're in there.
I'm just interested. Like once somebody goes and has they start liking a symbol, everybody's like, "Hey, I'll go over there with you. Let's do this together."
That makes sense, I guess. All right, done. Refill, please.
Yeah.
All right, Derek.
All right, I am 3, so I will put this here, and that gives me 1 point.
Yeah, 100% Shazira. I agree with what you said there. It always makes me a little nervous when I'm playing a new tile laying game, and the person after me knows exactly what they're going to do after I sat there like, yeah. That's
me.
my life.
That's me every stream.
Well, no, you get, he gets to act immediately
Yes.
because,
You think?
Yes.
When you're running the stream most
Yep.
of the time, especially heavy games.
Yeah.
Do that first.
Okay, do I want to re-roll? No, I'm good.
He's doing the
Okay.
audit things.
Resources, they sure do go fast, though.
so that's what I was planning on doing, but I feel like now all of a sudden that feels dumb.
So I played a couple
do
of
I wanna
games.
reroll anything?
I played a couple of games on the base map, and this is nuts. This side of the map is crazy. Just how cramped everything is.
Yes, this also moves to there. It's the same size, but it's the newer one. So
Yes.
And 2 points for white.
they are cooler.
Or you did. We just forgot to move it. Right, yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't that
Damn it.
dumb?
Soon you're gonna take that purple banner from me.
So
File.
there's that.
Wait, no, that was me cheating. I did what he did earlier. I forgot I have that
Oh,
one.
yeah. One,
I'm,
two,
I'm
three.
squatting
Yep,
on that one
yep.
down there, so...
Oh, so you should drop something.
Yeah, I might as well just get this done now.
This actually. Okay.
Oh.
So that will score.
We'll split 5 points.
Yeah.
That'll drop. Kyle goes to
50.
50 on the nose.
And at 0. There
I will
we go.
take that, and then I will take something else.
Goodness gracious.
Which will be an everlasting love. Oh gosh. What do I need? What do I need? Oh.
Wait for it, wait for it, give it some time.
What do I need out of this? What's my other one here?
Somebody boot me.
Oh.
I'm so angry about that.
It's
Oh, you can't, you can't,
we can't boot
you
that.
can't boot
Oh,
that.
I know.
There
I'm-
forever.
Wait,
I
you
know.
want me to come a little closer?
Yeah, I am so angry at that right now.
And now it does say need to move the green
Yep,
banner.
that one when Edward did that with that piano.
Oh,
that
should have. So that should have been 2 points for yours truly. Thank you.
Yep.
Who's on the ball? Bitewing. Yeah. Thank you.
the publisher of the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
is-
Pointed this out.
Yeah.
Right. So I could do that. All right. So just to make sure, I have one open, and that's it. My original plan was to use my boot to boot there, but I don't know. I mean, it literally is only going to get me a point.
and it will just give me a bunch.
It just doesn't make sense, I don't think. So, and that is that's a white because no star in the middle, right? It doesn't make sense to do that, but I will go ahead and throw that bad boy down there. Oh,
Derek's
that
turn.
worked out. And I will re-roll this again. It is forever going to be a yellow piano.
Boot. Boot.
Thank you.
He knew that was
Okay.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to go there
You wanna
anymore.
reroll?
Kind of just left. No, I think those are really
Yeah.
good.
All right. Yeah, fair.
1, 2, 3. So I gotta
No,
put something down.
I had designs on it, but then I got involved in other things.
You actually did a really good play here. When we thought we were going to do it, and then you just moved on. I was like, okay, he doesn't want.
Well,
that
no, I
anymore.
picked this up to try to play ball here. I was going to build that family,
I
get
didn't
myself
realize.
some points, and then I'll lose both of those, but I'll bleed a little off.
You're doing pretty good.
I'm all right. Don't worry about me. Focus on myself.
There we go.
Self-care.
Also, dice. You.
You, Mr.
Thank you for reminding me that the boot tile exists. I'll just close this out now.
You're welcome.
That's 3 points for Kyle for the red piano family. This is finished. That will also come to me, which will get me 9 more points. Put me to 62.
Yeah. All right. That closes off. No, it does not.
Mm-mm. One blue guy.
Score is 1 point though for
Oh,
that.
yeah,
So
I want-
here,
I want that.
there, and now, yeah, that fills, and then I will see. Oh, can we get off of that?
Oh, come off it!
So okay, let me,
Come on!
let me.
Come on, man!
Come on.
What does he need? A red?
I took it if that's what he wanted.
No, I know I'm over here whining a lot, but
Why didn't
the
grind
drum is what I'm supposed to take,
up on that floor?
so I will take the piano. Okay.
I will add.
3 points. For white.
And
Remember, you can take mystery meat.
Yeah, it's true. You can take mystery meat.
yeah, but yellows seem. If I just keep making the fam bigger, then it just becomes a gigantic fam. Goes that way.
What was the... What's the meme with the colonists that everybody was on about? Shazira just mentioned the colonists. What's the meme with the colonists? It was you brought it up during the name
It's
of the game
huge.
stream.
It's got like 35 punch
Give me a
boards.
mystery.
And then every time we play that game,
You include a picture
of it, all the pieces just thrown into a box, Eric Martin style,
I put that in.
and everybody cringes.
everything.
Eric Martin style. Poor Eric. He doesn't want to be known for that.
Man, if I had the patience, I would make one of those videos where the way I put games back is I put them back into the punch boards.
You could be like a dolly and you play it backwards and you're just like
It is so funny to come on and do a stream of a game and it's like it's your copy, it's my copy of a game, and then putting it up. It's just everyone does it not like dramatically differently,
Yeah.
but everyone does it a little
his
bit differently.
his baggies have names on them.
I've started to do that. For
See,
games with a lot
I
of
used to.
components.
I went away from it just because I don't want to have to find that bag to find that piece in
See,
it.
that's almost unforgivable. You have so few games.
Like what else are you gonna do with your time?
There, you got me there.
I moved away from bags with names and into spending $5 on plastic for an insert.
That's true because you've made a beautiful,
All right.
beautiful inserts though.
Oh my God, I hate my life choices on this
That
stuff.
Daitoshi one.
I didn't come up with that.
I
Someone
know,
else
but
did.
still, somebody out there is making amazing things.
The closest I've come to designing an insert is for Nucleum, where it's just for myself. I would not unleash
You know
it on
what?
the world.
I like those lit up power plants.
It is.
I'm gonna go ahead and
The boot?
Yeah.
no, not the boot, the double claims.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Oh yeah, you got to do the double claims before you run out.
I think. Oh wow, there's that. No, I'm not, because I have time to wait on that. So I will actually go. No, I will go there.
Just for clarity, I'm going to move that off a playable space.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
put that
sure.
there instead.
All right, that's me, and I will once again try and re-roll that damn piano. There we go. Boop, got my
Drums, baby, drums.
Let's put it here.
Oh, that's a big play. 4 points off the top for white.
So 4 for white.
Yeah.
Then that now he he has the most drums. He has the most trumpets. Both of those come.
So
Oh,
10
sir.
plus 8, 18 more points to 42.
Somebody's closer.
I'm playing.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, that was. I was watching my score go up, but then once when this resolves and this one over here, the game will get tighter. Or this one, because you're the next one behind me.
Well, I'm waiting on Paul.
Aren't we all?
Like we're losing points as you wait.
I need to get a die, so let's grab a
Or do you want a random?
Yeah.
purple. No, I love a purple. Let's take a purple.
I mean, if you place a trumpet, you get the trumpet.
If I place a trumpet, I get the trumpet.
Yeah.
Truer words have really never been spoken.
But the multiplier might not be worth it because we're splitting. Yeah, you're only getting 3 points out of it, but you are getting that. I'm getting.
If I place that,
I'm
that's
getting
true.
11. I'm getting 11 in the piano.
I don't know if I can get. I don't know if I can make that any better for myself.
The fact, because you would lose if you put a piano. So yes, you are correct.
Right there. Okay.
All right. So no points for doing that. It's not a family.
Yeah.
So we're tied.
Yeah.
So therefore it'll be 3.5. So 3 each.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and you're going to get the trumpet because tiebreaker.
Thank you.
And then I'm the only one with pianos. So and you drop that, right? That'll be 8 for me, and that'll come back.
52. Get your second
I
disc.
got you.
Welcome to the 50 Club.
Thank
Nice.
you. Happy to be here. Proud
be
to
nice.
serve. All right. Take your die.
Yeah.
Replenish, sir.
Yeah.
We did not do any over-unders on the Glory to Rome's tonight, Shazira. You were right. Blue Sock Puppet, a.k.a. Analog Ernie. Have we streamed any other Kinesia-style tile layers? We did Samurai, didn't we?
I do not know. Shrey has
Before I
the
can do it.
encyclopedic knowledge of.
Yeah,
And you've already used your other boots. So.
I would be
I know.
surprised if at some point you
Get
didn't.
out.
You haven't streamed like Tigris and Euphrates or.
We have not. That we have not. Because I'm intimidated by the lifestyle people.
Tigers and pups.
Because
Well, good news.
it is a lifestyle.
None of us are lifestyle people.
Ken would be.
Oh, Ken
fall
would
in
be?
that, yes.
I'm good on the reroll. To you. I
It's a good
I
game.
booted Derek from here.
Yes, I got booted.
Is that a white space? Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Cascadero was on recently.
And
That's true.
Cascadero,
Speaking
right.
of Bitewing games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, I went from hating that game to actively liking it. So legit, like
Yeah,
that was a running joke at Heavy Cardboard.
It is. Actually.
But now it is not. So I am actually really happy to be able to say that. So that makes no sense to go there. It could. That is a group of 3. That is a group of 4. I'm just working my way through. Currently, a group of 3 could be a group of 5.
Yeah,
Family.
Group of 5. Here.
Family of 5.
Completely owned by
Family
Derek.
of 4.
Wow.
So maybe I
We're
go
very
ahead.
exclusive. Completely owned by Derek. Completely owned by Paul. Completely owned by you. Completely owned by me.
Yeah.
And this one is the only split where
That's what I need.
the darker teal
Okay.
family has 2 booking agents.
1, 2.
Oh, I see.
They hate
That's,
each other.
that's why you'd want to go on a stage so you can add yourself to a family.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Piggyback a bigger family.
Correct.
Um,
I've been thinking a lot about that.
that's why I did
Backstage pass
that
one.
specifically.
Interesting when we play it too.
You haven't gone?
I have not. Go ahead.
All I did on my turn was boot. I'm going to reroll that.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
All right, I will. Nope, where is it? It is that.
Ooh.
And I will. Done. I'll figure it out from there.
I'm gonna go 2 times. I'm gonna go here,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where the other one's going.
and then I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
And do you wish any re-rolls, sir?
Nope.
Okay.
I am set up.
I desperately want that. Now I can at least try and get that.
Backstage past that.
Oh, that's right.
Very nice.
We were just talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm gonna re-roll this.
I'm going to drum down there. And I will pick up this yellow trumpet. Seems good.
There you go, Shrey on the ball. Samurai, yes. Yeah, I agree. Probably it's a 45-minute to an hour-long game.
Samurai.
That is the single most stressful game that I've experienced within that time frame.
I taught it to my
Yes.
friends on Saturday. It's
Yeah.
great.
Samurai.
We
is
also
pretty
streamed
tough.
Babylonia, apparently.
Babylonia's really good. Yeah, we.
I
played.
just don't remember the
I remember.
streams. So I will go ahead and place that. That's going to be a total of.
That should have got me 1 point because I added to a red family.
You did.
In fact, I'm getting 3
Yeah.
for that piece. And that needs to get filled before I choose.
Yeah.
There is a right answer here.
Is that it?
May I have the Sacco Power, please? Thank you. I just want to look in there. Are they
Sack of power, daddy-o.
they do exist.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, what I'm
There's
looking
15
for.
of each color in the game.
Okay, thank you.
Or, yeah, 15 dice of each color.
Wasn't it?
Was it
Okay.
the correct color? No?
Nope. Okay.
All right, I'll go.
So I have 1, 2, 3 out, and I'll put this purple one down just like that.
So that'll be 3
3
points.
points.
For blue.
Put me at 25.
I wanted to roll.
He's rounded the corner, folks.
I will.
Did you get your point?
My 1
You did.
point for
Yeah,
the drum.
okay,
That's
good.
what I
All right,
remembered.
cool.
Right as I remembered it,
Yeah.
I looked up and
Yeah.
everyone was like, "The leader needs another point." Thanks, everyone. I'm gonna put. Speaking of, I'm gonna put that piano right there.
Yep.
And
Pretty
I'm
awesome.
going to get that and that. Drum and piano will be 9 plus 7 is 16 total.
Yeah. When he booted me from there, I was like, oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm in the piano game.
I had the
baby.
easy points.
Um,
Just gave him up.
Okay, so you get.
I had forgotten about the
No, that
boot.
doesn't
I was
work.
like leaving those down there to cook because I had it on tap. But
Mm-hmm.
then I'm reminded the boot's in the game. It's a good mechanism to keep.
Yeah.
When how long do I literally want to push my luck or my reasoning that no one will come take that from me?
This is not working out how I wanted it to. Things are. I'm quickly running out of space for the things I want to do.
Oh, this stage doesn't score because this is still white.
Oh, so I'll put the. I didn't see that one. I'll put the piano back. This goes back up. I lose,
Lose
7. Back down to 22. Don't worry, I'll get there in a minute.
Huh.
Speaking of, I will take. Ooh,
Juicy.
take that.
Bagman.
Fill me, Daddy-O.
Yeah. I will fill you from my sack.
Thank you. Thank you, Daddy-O.
I will.
Could do that. Could do that. That doesn't.
Dice are stored in the bag.
I'd like to be called Daddy-O when I was younger.
I really want I want like a side floppy beret and like glasses, like an ascot or something. I feel like that add to it.
I remember my grandfather telling me that like people used to say to each other like, you know, beat me 8 to the bar, Daddy-O, and it just like blew my mind that anyone ever talked like that. Like that,
But think about it.
I know.
Things we should bring back. Daddy-O is a cool guy colloquialism.
We did, yeah, we did in 1997. No, it was.
I was 3 years old. I missed the bubble.
No, sorry, it was 1994 when everyone was wearing the tank tops and the suspenders and the hats.
Summer '94.
No, it was because
The swing revival.
Yes,
it was a huge revival.
Oh God,
of
it was
94.
awesome. It was fantastic.
It was terrible. I hated it.
Swing
Oh,
kids.
bite your tongue!
I was
bite my
just
wing.
Big Bad Voodoo Daddy
No,
was fantastic.
no,
And,
all those
and-
daddies.
what was
Of both
Swing-
the Big Bad and Cherry Poppin'
There was-
variety.
Yes.
And there was a movie that was really
Oh my
big.
God.
Swing Kids.
Swingers.
Swing Kids.
Oh, you're so funny.
Swingers.
No, it's-
top 3
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
of
oh,
all
you're so
time.
money,
Sorry,
you don't
I'll
even
die
know
on that
it.
hill.
What does Swingers have to do with
Gosh,
that?
these guys are old.
We're very old, and
I was a few months old in the summer of '94.
That's so
days.
great. I was a Marine at that point. That's so
I was
gross
an
to me.
infant and still
All
probably
right,
taller
I am failing. I apologize.
how long did you wait to call your babies? 5 days.
Five,
Whoa.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. So, actually, I think this is the right thing to do. So I will put my doubler out now. One there, and my last regular one. I am counting on you, Derek.
Don't let him down.
There. And
What does that have to do with me? Oh, okay.
that I'm good with all that. Done.
All right, go in here.
Okay.
And mystery bag. Bag me.
That's gonna score.
That's gonna score that. So
All right.
They'll both go to
It's not
Derek.
going to... No, because this is...
No,
Nope.
that's because it's a
we've
VIP
been down this
spot.
road.
Oh, dear.
You get them both in. No, it's good for you. You get them both.
Okay. So piano. There is one.
Yeah,
1.
one piano
So
Oh,
he
no.
scores
Oh,
the
yeah,
piano.
for 7
So
points.
7 points for Derek.
for white.
For white, 7 points, 49.
And the
Two-
drums.
2 and 2.
So he gets all the drums.
No, they split, but he
Oh,
gets
I
a-
he gets a
apologize.
token.
Sorry, he does.
I just...
So drums
stole
is
the-
4 each.
For each,
Four
white
and
has
4 for
rounded the
blue.
corner, so get
Hey.
the second scoring
Yep.
token.
I'm like the rest of you.
Well,
That is
Yeah.
a ball.
He's coming.
There we go.
you also played what? The piano here?
I
Yeah.
played the
You
piano.
get 1 point for the family scoring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts. There we go.
All right.
All right.
All right. Time for the boot.
Ouch.
Ooh,
Get the boot.
that's double.
1, 2, 3. I haven't cheated. I'm just I got stress about traumatic stress disorder about that.
All right, Kyle. Was that a
Was that
Piano?
a piano before? Did I ruin your die?
I have no idea. It's sure piano's good.
Sure.
okay?
Oh, I did not roll. Yeah, my turn.
Wait.
Oh wait,
yeah.
I can't roll.
Nope. Only when you place a seat.
That's right. I was not seated.
Purple is wasted there. Anything else is wasted there. So I have 2 open now. So I have a third, but I need to get, but that is not cooperating. So I guess I can stall. This is not
I will
great.
re-roll this at the end of my turn. Trumpets. First brass.
Done.
Cool. I'm gonna go here and play this.
Instabook.
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 Okay. And it is not surrounded.
It's
That's
not
it.
yet.
Done. Take a die, sir.
Yep.
Or mystery meat.
Mystery meat. Hopefully,
There you go.
purple.
I'm gonna take this and put it right there.
That will now score the top one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So no extra points. It's just this.
Yeah.
So that is not next to it. So you're looking at 3 drums that are listening.
No, 2 drums that are listed.
2 drums because that's not part.
That's
of
not
this
part of the family. Sorry, apologies. So
Yeah.
blue and white.
Splitting 3.
Yes.
So we each get 3 points.
So blue, got it.
And there, and then I take this because I'm the active player.
Yep.
Yep.
Good job. I'll take a new die. Let's see.
And y'all are not cooperating up there. I am displeased at you. One, two, three. So I have to. 5.
Okay, I will simply just put that there. I'll get 1 point for the trumpet in the green family, and now we'll take my piano. Thank you very much.
And
6
a
more
die.
points. Yep. 23s or 79 and a die.
Good.
Take this red trumpet.
Refill it, please. All right, I will go ahead and place that there. Gets me nothing, and I don't like it, but again, yeah, and that'll be a yep. You got it.
It gets me nothing if I don't like it. Byway games,
Done.
splash for the box for you there.
Tagline.
Tagline.
Thanks, OG. Appreciate that. All right, Derek.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What? Did you cheat?
No. Someone said you had placed a 4th tile.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, when you put that earlier, because you just filled what?
Yeah.
Oh, I just filled that one. I
So,
did.
Yeah. I think falling into the pattern that I do because I'm deathly afraid of having done it again is before you do anything, count how many open seats you
If
have.
you want, I can pull that back, and then I will place a die. So be it.
I'm indifferent.
Here, I will, and I get nothing for it.
Hey,
Okay, so
recompense.
that actually goes there. Oh my God!
So-
No.
So relatively, it's not an easy rule to forget, but it is a good
Have it to
It's
remember
count
to
up. If you're thinking about this,
Yeah.
look for all
count
your empties
first.
first.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't wait anymore. I wanted you to place purples there, but you only have one.
I can't get it on the
I know, and that's what I was waiting on as well. So I finally gave
1,
up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Are there
8,
any more purples in the bag?
9,
It's gonna be
10.
1.
There's 5 more in this bag.
Yeah, so it's doable. All right, so
Yeah, I looked. There are some in there,
Yeah.
theoretically, but I gave up trying to wait.
I counted wrong out there. There's 3 more in this bag.
Okay.
More to the point, I guess.
Yeah.
there we go.
So I only have 2 out.
Oh, how do I roll?
Give me the blue book. Thank you.
I don't think we've changed any family positioning. I think they're pretty well set. Red's not going to change. Okay, I'll just do that.
Okay.
And I will reroll this red.
Desperately trying to avoid being lapped.
You're done, right?
Sorry, no, it's not that threatening. It's here I come, daddy-o.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's like snapping his fingers as he walks.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little West Side Story. So I have one open, I believe. Just looking, double
Yes.
checking, making sure I'm not cheating. Thank
currently
you.
one open.
Yep.
I will place the backstage pass.
Right there.
Right
Yep.
there.
Nice.
Money. That's a money spot.
Don't even know it.
Reroll.
And absolutely, I will. I think right.
Try to get another piano in there.
Trying. Not today.
Consider a trumpet.
Yes. All right. That's me. Done.
All right, let's put this right here.
So that drums will score. You two will split 3 points each.
What are we looking at? Oh,
This
that one,
one.
yeah.
For white and beige.
You'll
Yeah,
take
3
the
each.
token. White to 10, beige to 8, or 60 and 58, I guess.
Would you like another die?
I would like it from the bag. You can just give it to me, whatever die you like.
There you go.
I'm just excited that the possibility is getting better. And it's not that one.
Yeah.
There you go. You got
All right. So I'm gonna put this one here.
All
There
right.
it is. Finally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
Facts. 5 for there, so
Yeah.
to 37. And let me check.
We're tied, so we're gonna split 3 points each.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. But you're gonna take the fancy token.
Yeah. Thank you.
Fancy.
Okay.
Oh, you got one of those purples.
Let's see.
You got one of those purples.
Who's got what specials left? Use your backstage.
I don't even care about the
Use
purples anymore.
yours.
We do. Me and him want
I
both.
really
I would love a purple.
The two of us both need one purple.
Okay. I will do
Before I
that.
wanted two. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
I will roll this red. Bangarang.
I mean, it's 2 versus 5. But if I place one, I currently have 2 out there. I can place a third. So I can't there, but I can there. If I had a purple, I would think about doing that. And the immediate is booking a seat that I don't actually want to do. So I will go there.
That is your third one out.
Right, and I am re-rolling.
Darcy.
Okay, done.
You do still have the boot.
That's true.
You have your doubler. You have a backstage pass.
Yeah.
I have my VIP and my
I'm like-
backstage pass.
Where do I want to get in on my backstage pass?
I know.
Usually, as a game progresses, players score more points, but here it's the opposite. Yes.
I think that's really.
Yeah.
It's a tactical trade-off.
I think I will.
We'll see if it works out for me.
backstage. Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to catch you, but
Get into.
You're not the only one in contention.
I'll hold off on that. Let's
You
just
ain't
play.
even in second.
I'll play.
I am not. But what I do only care about is me. Did you take your die, sir?
I have not. I'm going to take it from the bag.
Gonna take it from Paul's dice.
Yes.
Yes.
I would love to take it from the Thank you. Yank.
Can I interest you in some red dice?
Maybe I should start a red family.
Oh boy. Okay, so how many do I have now? I have 1, 2. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah.
place
just
it.
finish that.
Just place
just
it.
Place that
I'm
there.
trying.
Yeah. Fine. There. I'll get
2
2 points.
points. Shoop.
And then.
Bag.
You have it.
Oh. Oh. Dramatic. Go ahead. Pull from the bag.
The ha.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I will do backstage pass.
So, to be clear, you cannot boot a boot.
No.
Can I boot a boot?
So there is nothing I can do over there to get a part of that purple. So, plus I wouldn't have the majority anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that purple doesn't interest me. I hate the idea of placing a drum here, but I need to get these going. So,
I mean, you can fill your backstage pass. Get your 2 points off of family. This one here.
yeah.
2 points off of family scoring.
Well, I mean, actually,
And
it
it clears
does
your
work.
die, so you can
It
get,
does. So yeah, so that's going to be 2 for this. So there.
Consider an olive drum.
Yeah, well, thank you. I think I shall. Thank you. I will take that olive drum.
Or
Okay,
what did we
done.
say earlier? Pistachio?
Yes.
Pistachio.
Right.
Great color.
Okay. All right.
All right. I will join this stage over here.
All right.
Yes.
Paul.
Right there. That won't score that stage. I take it back. I thought
will
it was
not.
I thought it was going to score that stage.
Yeah, we have one.
Because right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
yeah.
mine. That's this guy.
Is it?
I don't know. Unless it could have been one of us.
I don't think it is. And you only had one out there, so.
I'm not going to end up using this doubler. It'll just end up being normal. That's okay. My failure is complete.
All right. Well, there's something to be said for
Okay.
So you might have to flip it over,
Completion, yeah.
or do you put it on the board as 2?
Oh yeah. It'll go like this. I
Yeah.
can just flip
Oh,
it over.
right.
I will put this yellow trumpet
I just
here.
never had the
So
opportunity
that looks
to
like
do it.
5.
All right.
5 points. Thank you. take that or do I take that? Let's get this on board. Drums, only percussion.
Okay.
You almost got it right in there. That would have been great.
Like parking.
Parallel park that die.
Yeah.
It backs up and goes in.
So you can't boot your own, but I
No.
could place it as a regular.
Yes.
Huh. The whole point of me placing it. No, you know what? Let's not be stupid.
Let's not be more stupid.
Fair.
Stupider.
All right. So that'll be 3 points for placing that.
3 points for beige, 263.
And mystery meat, please. Sure. Now you do it. Not bitter.
Yes, I am. Yes, he is.
Sir.
All right, so let's. Seems like some keys are going on down here. So let's. Continue.
You can only draw new dice if you have
Keys.
tiles left to play.
So I have
Yeah,
keys.
that makes sense.
I still got one.
Yeah.
That's the
Yep.
one.
Sorry, mine's not on the table. I'm using it as a quiet fidget.
Yeah.
I just went here.
So-
I'm joining the family, so it's 4.
4.
4
Yep.
points
4
here.
for you and I. Keep leapfrogging.
Welcome to
All
the
right.
family.
Right.
And because
Oh.
I played that, I get this die. If I roll it, I roll it.
Pistachio drums.
More pistachio drums. Duh.
Now, is there... Oh, my God.
I agree with everything you just said.
There. And
You have the power.
I do have the power.
All right. So you were taking no more dice.
Yeah, that is correct.
All right, Kyle.
I'm going to put a yellow drum set right there. And I'm going to take... this piano.
Is it worth it to do that? Because they don't have the right color dice at this point. So I have one placed.
Correct.
Oh. And I don't have a horn. That's really frustrating. That doesn't work. So I'm actually gonna pass on the boot.
Here comes the boot. Oh,
No,
No,
normal.
the unboot.
doesn't make sense. Oh, I missed that. That is one.
Yeah, this one.
That
is 2.
requires 2.
Mhm.
Worth it. And we'll go there. Yeah, that's good. And I can re-roll. Okay, done.
And put this here.
Could I get that one more time?
4 points for
That's
Mike.
4
No, both
points.
of them.
Yeah,
That was
right,
great.
yeah. Okay.
Coming down to it now.
Can we put a new die out there, please?
Yeah.
So I can have thoughts.
Oh.
Let's see here. I am now out of competition for pretty much everything there. So, there we go.
And not completed yet, because
No.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I will do that. No family scoring. 5 more points.
Gross.
Thank you.
That's a lap.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, hey.
On your left.
Should I just pass? Right there, Cap.
So I think at this point I just sort of eat it. And unfortunately, I'll just place that. No family scoring, which really hurts.
Yeah.
But those are awarded.
Wait, I can do that here. Better yet, that would be the drums. Oh, that makes more sense.
2
Yeah.
points for
I will
me.
do that instead.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that just gives
Yeah, 'cause
Nothing.
you
a
wanna
bunch of
clo-
points to
You
him.
need to close this off. Wait,
Um,
to me.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, to him.
No, it doesn't.
No, it wouldn't. I get them all.
No. From scoring this stage.
Yeah, I get them all.
Yeah, that's nice. Though.
It's very nice.
Can I see in the bag? I think that's allowed, right?
Yeah, sure.
So,
I mean, look, we can all count.
oh, okay. I don't want the bag.
Yeah.
I will take that, please. All right, thank you.
Seems
No,
good.
I should have also taken one because I still have
Oh,
something to play.
did you? Why? Did
What
you
did you-
want this?
No, it's irrelevant.
Okay.
So I'll just take that.
Okay. All right, sir.
Okay.
Exactly. Irrelevant.
My turn is done.
Walter,
Okay. Well,
winding down.
yeah, that for sure. All right, I'll just put it right there and we'll score the stage.
Oh, this one's big and weird.
Big.
Okay, so
How we-
nothing for
how we
that,
like-
but let's look at pianos.
Yeah.
So, oh God, there's 1, 2.
Both
That's it.
Derek's.
Okay,
So Derek gets pianos.
so 4 points for white.
Oh, sorry, Derek.
Fine.
Horns. 1 for blue, 2 for blue,
3, 4, 5 for blue.
Yeah.
1 for white. So
and one. Nope, different group.
different
Never mind.
group. So that definitely goes to you. 6 points. Come back here.
And drums
Derek.
is white, and when I'm blue, yeah. So
5 points to 77.
yep. And that goes to Derek.
That's it.
Okay.
And I've got one die left.
And it's to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna put that one there.
Done.
Done.
Re-rolling anything?
No.
Okay. Now, once again, I will turn that over. I will place it here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will try and re-roll a piano.
Or a horn.
No, drum set.
Okay. Well, we know what's going
It's
on.
still 4 points.
Yeah.
You're losing out on 3 points.
Yeah.
If you've been
Okay. Derek.
No, 1 point.
Okay. I think the thing I can do is...
These aren't connected, so this
Go
will
here.
count into that family.
True.
That's 1 point. Oh, is that 2? Is that
That's
2 points?
2 points.
2 points, yeah. 2 points over there.
Yep, gotcha.
And then this scores.
So that's 2.
I had 2 drums. He had 2 drums. I was the active player. Shouldn't I have gotten that token?
I just put this down.
No, from this stage?
Yeah.
For what, drums?
Drums. I had 2. He has 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I
Take
was
the
the active
drums.
player.
Yep. You are
There we
correct.
go.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's now 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so white gets it.
He gets
And
all
white
that.
gets
And
4
point.
back. All right. Back to you. You don't draw any dice.
No more
You're
dice.
done. Okay.
Yep. So this comes down, does nothing. That's the end of my turn. I'm out of this game.
Okay, thank you for
in
watching.
more ways than one.
Oh,
I'm just gonna over here finish my cranberry
This-
Sprite.
That's terrible. Yes.
Awful.
This will go here. Score
Score
me
1
1
point.
And I'm also done.
This goes there. That will score me 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then these both go to me because 4
All
pianos
this
and
that.
horns.
So
So
3 and 5 is 8.
8.
77.
Derek?
I'm done.
Oh, it's just me?
You have 1 die left to place.
Okay, and I will, it's irrelevant.
We're almost
I will
even.
place that there. That's done. But the drums will come to me
And the horn will go
and the
away.
horn will go away.
So 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Done. All right. So now, go for it. For in-game scoring.
End game scoring.
I think all the families are right. That's definitely purple.
Yeah.
That's definitely pistachio. That's
Yeah.
definitely red. That's definitely teal. That's definitely yellow.
So then we'll just pick a family and we go through each of the 3 instruments.
Go
So
for it.
Start here. We'll go with pianos. So who has the most pianos in the purple family?
Looks like white.
Looks like white. So white gets 1 point for every piano token that they have, including this.
So 3 points.
So 1, 2, 3.
3. Got it.
Okay.
Then we'll go brass. I've got the most brass, and so I'm going to get 1 point for every brass.
So
1,
four.
2, 3, 4.
52.
Oh, good. Thank you. And then we go drums, and I have in the purple family, I have the most drums.
You're tied.
You're tied, sir.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what
So-
I'm saying. So tied.
So nobody gets it?
Yeah, let's find out. Let's see.
Or do you both get it?
It's probably friendly. The players tied will each score for their own tokens.
Oh, nice.
So
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 and 4.
Yeah.
And 4 for you?
Mhm.
40.
All right. So here,
Take that
this
out of
one
here.
is done.
Done.
Just go clockwise from there.
So yellow, we'll start with horns.
Yeah.
Horns and drums.
Horns and drums
is
both for
all
there,
going to be
and
for and
nothing
no
is
piano.
scored for piano.
So horns and drums.
5 points. Oh, sorry. So I do this straight. So 5 points and
Yep.
then
Seven.
So 47.
Okay. Done. Red. It looks like
It's me
all
for,
of it.
Me for everything.
Yep.
So I will score 4, 7, 10.
Yep.
Oh, I should have
53.
threw a different symbol in there. I didn't
103.
realize. But actually, scoring the family was more.
Yeah. Okay, and now we're coming over here. I feel confident that's me on everything.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. So sorry, I should have had these organized better. So that's going to be 6, 3, and 3. So that sounds like 12.
12 all day. 2, 42, so 92.
And
Last
Teal?
one is here. It's they only
it's
like
only horns and not me.
And we're tied, so we
So we
just
each
score
get
on
it.
horns.
1, 2, 3, 4 points for me.
4 points for me as well.
And there it is. That is Kyle at 107.
Yeah.
Derek at 97. And me at 92. Amazing teacher.
Great teacher.
Thank you for playing. There we go. Okay. So, thoughts on the game?
Bebop.
Bebop.
Bebop, bebop. And you know what? Before you do that, actually, so it gives you a little.
Hey, and the flowers are still standing.
It feels a little bit more friendly,
Yes.
That doesn't feel like where we would play. But that's a little
right?
too friendly for us.
And you know what? Here, while I'm doing this, and we can.
So would you say is the orange the most difficult? Is
So I've
Of the
played
two.
I've played this side. I've only exclusively played on this side.
No, but I mean of the 4.
I can't say. What I can say is that this got my blood pressure up.
Okay.
Like incredibly stressful because there is no room for like. Look, you know what? I'm just gonna put a couple of feelers out and just see what happens. No.
No.
That is it. Like you put that one down, you're lucky if you get to come back to it later. And I know why I did so poorly.
And the board, this one, it's the valley is in the title.
Yeah.
The board's cut here.
Yeah.
And the board's cut here.
Yeah.
Right.
The connectivity is very low.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I made the red family down here, was never going anywhere else.
Right.
Like whereas this side looks so much more like
Like a golf
I could have
course.
had.
It
three
really
different
does,
ways
yeah.
out.
So,
Yeah.
what's the name of this one?
This one, let me look that up. This one is
Fairground?
This is Bonnaroo.
This is the Vanillaville Jazz Fest.
Vanillaville.
Jazzathon in Cramped Valley was on the other side. That one is called Point City Jazz and Juke. Players will earn many more points on this board. The track is higher.
Oh, whoa, it goes up to
Oh.
18. Okay, we haven't
Yeah.
we haven't played this one.
And there are pre-printed dice on the board, which means you can make families
I see that.
earlier.
That's really interesting.
So this
Okay.
is just Points Bonanza.
Points Bonanza.
That's
Point,
why it's called Point City.
Point City. And then the Long Chain Beach Annual. And this is a board that allows players to make long chains of families,
I can see that.
all hopefully connecting to a central stage that has 6 features on it. It has 2 of each token on it.
Wow.
It'll be pre-populated at the start of the game, two of each feature on there. So
Love it.
Got it.
Wow.
during setup, fill the stage with exactly 2 of each feature token.
Oh, that's some
Huh,
good
all right,
variability.
cool.
Nice
All right,
variety there.
nice. How is it a 2-player? Start there.
A 2-player, it's definitely feels more zero sum. Feels like I don't win unless you lose. And I
Right.
think what happens is unless you are evenly matched, you're just one person's just gonna oh, I win this one, and now I win this one, and now I win this one.
Bye.
And bye, and now I'm 20 points ahead of you, and you're not gonna catch up.
Sounds like somebody who got smoked by their wife. I'm just saying.
Repeatedly. Just like on a spit, man. Just over the barbecue pit.
That's funny.
So the game, I was excited. I was interested to be like, so I wonder what this map feels like at 4 players. No, that's not the experience we get to have.
Okay.
I know why I did not do very well on that orange side. I just did not expect how quickly the stages were going to just disappear.
Right, yeah.
The spots all around there. And also I did spend, and I should have planned for this, I spent a lot of time kind of trying to roll and hit, if you've ever played one of those loot box games, I was trying to get the loot box to try to get the turquoise
Yeah.
trumpet to finish that one out. And I probably could have.
Zeroed in too much on that.
I think I did. I think I zeroed in a little too much on that.
Okay.
Definitely a very different feeling than the base side of the board. If we were worried about all just being a variation on a theme, that is not true at all.
Okay.
Very
Cool.
different.
So what'd you think, Kyle?
Yeah, so in prepping and trying to learn the game and preparing to play it, I don't know, something about the multi-layer of the seats, and those are yours, the dice are not yours unless they're in your seat. The dice families can cross multiple, like how they listen to stages. It kind of didn't click until we played it.
Right.
And then it clicked.
Right.
I really enjoyed this. I like the depreciating value of the stages.
Yeah, which is totally the inverse of what you normally see in board games. Somebody mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
In a game like this, where it's all about like positioning and playing either a short game or a long game, it heavily incentivized to me the short game. Because the map we played felt very tight. It felt like small investments would pay off because only a couple stages had more than 3 spots around it.
Oh man!
So
You're already third there if you book
exactly
one.
in the first couple moves of the game, I went, I can try to get 2 stages at max value at the same time, which was my play down in that corner, and I managed to do it. And then it immediately started chunking down everything else. Right, and then trying to balance the powers, I kept putting off placing in that corner, but then I remembered, the boot exists because you reminded me that you were thinking about doing it. And went, I'm going to close that out.
Right, yeah, my bad.
No, I really enjoyed this. I think I am interested in the different maps. I feel like it will feel very different.
I agree.
We were talking a lot about Samurai. I played Samurai over this past week, and I taught it to a few of my friends. Excellent Reiner Knizia tile laying game. I'm no way speaking for Bitewing or for Robert, but I feel the inspiration, or I feel the influence.
It's a love letter.
I think it is.
This is a
tile powers. There's spaces that are exclusive to one or a couple tiles, right? It's the boats and Samurai. I make an investment. The die are just the die. They don't have a numerical value, but it's the investment around the stages. Can I use this to score multiple things? And then we kind of had, up in the corner, you started the yellow family, and I threw a token in there, and I was planning to go in there and play in the yellow family to score points off of that. I didn't care about the stage, right? But it's that kind of
majorities.
It's interesting about the stage part too. That whole stage scoring is a little bit different too. Because playing a lot of abstract games, sometimes it's like you're like, I can kind of feel the theme a little bit. Actually, this one you kind of do feel a little bit. A lot more than a normal abstract, where it's a true puzzle game.
Yeah,
it tends to really be abstract. And this one actually I kind of felt like I need to run to that stage and see my guy before somebody else comes over.
I got to make sure all my clients get good chairs, but then also generally seating people. Kind of the other layer when it's not me putting down one of my dark tokens, it's me putting a die. When I'm seating people, I kind of also want to care who they're sitting next to, right? I want them in my chair. They can only go in my chair. But I want to wait and see if the other chairs are going to be filled up by other members of the red family. And I'll make sure I'll sit somebody in the red family in that chair.
Yeah, it's a nice game.
I'm telling you, there's a mob theme under this.
Right.
You got to sit the Corleones and the drums. They love the drums.
Yeah, and apparently it is 100% inspired by Babylonian Samurai.
If I was dancing around it, or if we were dancing around it, it's because if they want to admit it, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't want to say this is so clearly one thing or another, but if it's in a BGG, it's a great homage.
Yeah,
and the fact that the rules are a little different on each board makes me really interested in getting a lot more.
Yeah. This central Sixer stage
plays relatively quickly too.
Yeah.
I mean,
very interesting.
We knocked this out, and I think if we weren't talking while we were
it is a 45-minute to an hour-long game.
Yeah.
And it's just us,
flows really nice.
and interacting with chat, and it slows everything down for sure. But no, I dig it. I think the artwork is fun. It's Weberson. We are big fans of his here.
Huge fan.
So good. I love it.
Right. Whether it's this, La Famiglia, amongst others.
I mean, 2015 when I found his art thing, and then he started doing like real board game because he mostly did a lot of children's books, but then when he started doing a lot of this stuff, it was just like, oh my god, wow,
really, and it works.
Different.
Like it clearly is an abstract, but there is a theme if you want there to be a theme in there, which works. And the mechanisms, it's hard.
This game's hard.
Hard from a not what can I do, it's what should I do.
Yeah.
Which is where you want the hard decisions to be.
The dual layer of you don't have to necessarily put the camera on there, but like the dual layer of the piece and the color of the die together,
Yeah,
It's
very
tough.
clever.
It's tough.
Yep.
And
yep.
they could just put out. I don't want to say I don't need 250 Age of Steam maps for Bebop, but like
Yeah.
No.
one more board pack with like one more double-sided board with some interesting ideas. Maybe if there's new token ideas.
Yeah.
A couple powers you can mix those in. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's all this game needs. You can
Well, 'cause
play
it's-
the hell out of
The
this
system
game.
is right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Play the hell out of this game.
And it's nice to see. So David is like, first time I'm hearing about the game. I like what I saw. So
John, any of us could teach this.
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
yeah,
John, there's a
yeah.
great teaching and playthrough video on youtube.com/heavy cardboard for you to go and watch at your leisure.
I would like to fix that. It's actually /HCHQ, but I digress.
I'd like to fix that. It's
no,
actually
wait,
for-
no, it's
it's
at Heavy Cardboard. You're right. It's the Patreon.
I'd like
It
to
is.
actually fix that. It's actually /HCH.
It is. He's right. And it's /Heavy Cardboard. But I digress. Y'all are here watching it. So, really well done. So, thanks to Robert for
Yeah.
sending us the copy of the game.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Robert. Thank you. Well done designing. Appreciate Bitewing hanging out here.
Yeah.
And appreciate all y'all that chose to come and hang out with us on a Wednesday night.
It's day 2 of the patron drive.
No, stop.
You snap awake.
Every time I came on at the patron drive, I kept saying it's day 2.
It is the beginning of March 2025. The future must not come to pass.
Right. So tomorrow, GMT run through of their P500 list as well as Power Grid with the alternate power
gonna be
plant.
fun.
So
I can't wait
that
to watch.
Noon and 7 p.m. respectively. So thanks everybody for joining us. Again, thanks to Bitewing, Robert, and all y'all that chose to come hang out. Appreciate it. I'm Edward.
Dirt.
Paul.
Kyle.
See y'all tomorrow. Later, y'all.